Hey, what's up, guys? No Time Game here with another movie review. This one here is for Abigail. I just got back from this movie. Today's Sunday. I watched it Sunday. I put a review up for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare as well, which I did see Friday. Be sure to check that movie out, or that review, I'm sorry. Like, comment, subscribe. But let's get into Abigail and what I thought of Abigail. I love horror movies. Horror movies are my jam. I love them. I like vampire movies. They are, some of my favorite horror movies are the vampire movies. All the classics, Dusk Till Dawn, Interview with the Vampire, even Lost Boys. I think Lost Boys was amazing as well. But yeah, and speaking of which, this movie does kind of remind me, it's kind of got like it almost has like an 80s flair to it, like Lost Boys, which I think is what the writers and directors, I think, were going for. So yeah, I did like that. But let's talk about the directors. This is directed by Matt Bettinelli Olpin, and Tyler Gillett. Written by Stephen Shields and Guy Busick. And it stars Melissa Barrera, Dan Stevens, and then the person who plays Abigail, which I think she did a fantastic job. Her name is Alicia Weir. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, just got back from this movie. Holy cow, man. I loved it. I loved this movie. I thought it was phenomenal. Definitely my favorite movie of the year so far. Hands down, nothing even compares. That's definitely the praises that I'm going to give it. I loved it. You got Giancarlo Esposito in there, which is really cool. Kevin Durant, which I love. And Catherine Newton. She does all kinds of stuff. I really like everything that she does. I think she's an amazing actress. She was in the TV show Supernatural. She had some reoccurring roles in that. She does a lot of these horror movies, and I think she's found her niche, you know what I mean? Thought she did a fantastic job. All the actors really, especially when you have a ensemble cast like this, I thought they did a fantastic job. They fed off well each other. The writing was really good. It had jokes in there, and it hit. The jokes hit. Like, I was actually laughing out loud on some of the things that just happened. I just thought it was shot, wonderfully, and the writing was phenomenal. The actors, everybody got their time to shine, I think, which I really like. I thought everybody got their little moment to shine. Make some, cool jokes or whatever their character is bringing to the table. I thought, writing-wise, I thought everybody was perfect on the ensemble cast. Holy cow, I can't get over how great they were. Now, let's talk about Alicia Weir, the girl who played Abigail. Dude, she was phenomenal as Abigail. Wow, she could be, creepy, turn it on just like that, and she could be, sad if you've seen the trailer and stuff like that. She could be real sad, the tears and everything like that. And you're kind of like, yeah, definitely believable. And then when she snaps into like her vampire mode, holy cow, you're just like, whoa. She did a fantastic job. She's like a ballerina in the movie. And I think what I liked about it, there are little subtle things that they do, and especially in some of the action scenes with her, that are just like, it really ties into the whole ballerina thing, and just the moves that she does when she's attacking these guys. It's amazing. It makes you laugh, and it's probably one of those ones where I'll probably watch again. I want to watch again just so I can pick up on more and more things. But yeah, I like the way that just they tie the whole ballerina thing into it. Can't say enough about how good this movie was. This is a very good movie. Even if you don't like horror movies, I encourage you to check this one out. It is rated R. It's extremely bloody, very bloody. There's tons of blood and gore, but it's a vampire movie. What do you expect? You got to have that stuff. And I think they did a great job with it. Holy cow. I can't say enough about how good this movie was. And I definitely, like I said, I encourage everybody to see it. So essentially, the breakdown of the movie, it's there's a group of criminals that kidnap the ballerina daughter of a powerful underworld figure. They retreat to an isolated mansion, unaware that they're locked inside with no normal little girl. That's the description on IMDb. So yeah, they basically kidnap this girl, and they don't know each other at all. They don't use their real names or anything like that. There's some little jokes in there where they give them names, and I think they did a good job throwing in some jokes using that. It was just, man, I really, really like the comedy. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go check this one out again just because I liked it that much. I thought it was really, really good, especially for a vampire movie. Would have been cooler, I think, if it would have came out in October. I thought that would have been even cooler, but I'm glad I got to see it now. Like I said, movie-wise, I don't really think there's been too much that has come out recently this year, and thankfully this one came out and loved it. Definitely the best movie that I've seen so far this year. It'd probably be my contender for movie of the year so far, but we got some other stuff coming out, like The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, I really, really did like everything that they did. The action was shot wonderfully. There's moments of horror. I jumped like 2 or 3 times, legit jumped 2 or 3 times. I mean, I don't jump too much, and I don't think they didn't use like the cheating where they just, you know, crank up the volume to make people jump. I mean, they use other things to make you. There's some ones in there that just, yeah, come out of nowhere and make you jump. I definitely jumped a couple times, which I really can't appreciate for a movie. The only downfall, the only thing that I would like, the only problem that I had with the movie, I thought everything was phenomenal. And this is just, I'm just nitpicking here because I'm not going to give it a 10 overall, my overall rating. So I got to have some things in there that were kind of like, I think the ending, I think they could have done it differently. I don't know exactly what they could have done differently, but I think if they would have done a few things differently, if it was written a little differently, I think it would have made it into 10 territory for sure. But like I said, that's up to, you know, personal opinion. But like I said, I just think they probably could have done, I don't know what exactly, but I think they could have wrote a few different things differently for the end. But other than that, man, I'm telling you, please go check out Abigail. You're gonna love it. It's very good, especially if you like horror movies. You're gonna love it. I think, like I said, the comedy, there wasn't too much comedy where it was just like, all right, guys, let's, you know, cut the comedy out. You gotta have some comedy in there, and I think they had just the perfect amount. Like I said, there were a couple laugh out loud moments in the movie, which I can truly, truly appreciate. So, like I said, the Alicia Weir girl who plays Abigail, I thought she did a fantastic job. So hopefully we can see some more things from her in the future. But yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. Like I said, definitely go check this movie out. Please go check this movie out. It's only an hour and 49 minutes, and I think the length was perfect. I don't think they needed to add anything. I don't think they needed to take anything away. I just think they probably could have worked on the ending a little bit, maybe changed a few things around. But other than that, pacing, everything perfect, top notch. Please go check this movie out. You're going to like it. I can promise you that. So we will leave it at that. I'm going to give the movie a 9 overall. Like I said, I can't give it a 10 just because I got to, you know, nitpick on a few things. And I'm sure I'm not going to get the same opinion from everybody else. People might see it differently, may not appreciate it, but to me, I really, really did like it. Definitely a 9 overall. Please go check this movie out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.